Bless you, Michelle. Robin, bless you. Emma, bless you. I'm good, Robin. I can't even complain. Thank you so much for asking. It is a Monday, you know. I'm looking like it felt like a Sunday to me, but I don't know. It's a Monday. Thank you for asking. My ears always itching. I probably need to get them checked. It's a lot. Janita, let's see you, love. Then let's see you, love. Dorothy, blessings to you, love. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Goddess Queen. What's it? Damn. My throat. Like some don't want me to speak. Welcome to the Goddess Queen 1111 Tarot. Welcome. I hope everyone is high fiving. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope everyone had a wonderful Monday. You know, sending nothing but high vibing energy to all of you. Pink Tarot, bless to you, love. Bless to you. Trying to see how to get this music right. Now my throat want to act up when I get on this live. That shit crazy. I clear my throat. It's gonna be some commercials on here. I know it is, but I don't care. But just want to make sure that y'all can hear it a little bit. I've been thinking about turning my Pandora on, but I'm like, I'm getting in trouble. They don't want me to do it. It look like I need to be on YouTube when I do that type of shit. That's confirmation from spirit. Did you hear? All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Goddess Queen 1111 Tarot. Welcome. I hope everyone is high vibing. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all for being here. Please share, like, and subscribe and follow to the channel if you think this message resonates with you. I appreciate you all. I really, really do. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for liking. Thank you for being supportive. Thank you for sending donations and everything. Thank you for booking private readings with me. I really do appreciate you all for trusting and believing in me as being your reader. Okay. All right. Tammy, bless you, love. All right, so this is a collective general. I said it's a collective energy reading. At first, it was general. It's still general, but it's a collective energy reading. So basically, me tapping into the energies of the current of what is going on around you right now. Okay, I'm going to target focusing on you guys to give y'all some clarity that you need within yourself. Maybe some guidance too, not just clarity, but clarity that you're looking for, because a lot of y'all are on the same journey and on a same journey track as I am. So give you some type of clarity on that, and then some guidance of what you need to do. And then we finna get on what's going on with the people that is around you, the enemies that had attacked you. Okay. We're gonna get on that too, because I got two messages that's out here that I do see. One for y'all, and then one is going on with your enemies of how they're feeling right about now in this current moment. Okay. So appreciate you here. I'm glad that all of you here. Thank you so much. All right. You gotta excuse me if you see nothing but cleavage. Okay. Don't get discouraged. Okay. It's a woman thing. All right. So I've been picking up a lot of y'all, it's a lot of y'all, it's a lot of people that has been following me. Uh a lot of y'all didn't moved on from the past, and yes, a lot of y'all have. I have, myself. But somehow I pick up these energies because I pick up these energies from your past because your these people just still holding on to your energy. So you gotta, a lot of you don't understand how energy work, and a lot of y'all don't understand how come most of us readers do pick up still past people that you are tired of hearing. I'm tired of fucking picking them up. I'm tired of picking them up. I know y'all tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. But we pick those up because these people still hold on to your energy. And this is how you get to know what's going on around them, the information what's going on around them, or what they're doing, or what they're trying to do, and what they're trying to be sneaky links or whatsoever behind your back. So you gotta understand that. You gotta understand. I understand it's a frustrating thing, to be like, I'm tired of hearing of the past, of this past, that. But we gotta understand, we gotta respect the spirits, because them are the spirits that's end up, they always the ones that always give out these guiding messages. And then not only that we need to understand too, people do hold on to our energies, and whatever that we speak on or talk on, just know that, we know that you're done. We know it's over with. We know that, I don't know about we. I don't know why I keep saying we. I know that you're done. I know it's over with. I know you're moving forward in this. Okay. I know this. But at the same dang on time, you need to understand that it's coming out for a reason. Okay. But you gotta understand too, everything is happening all in divine timing. Okay. Everything's all in divine timing. Each one of us have different journeys. Okay. Each one of us had different journeys. So you got to understand of why we gonna constantly hear this shit that we don't want to hear. Okay. But just know justice is going to be served for a lot of you. Just know that. But how justice being served is how you react towards other people. If you're good to people, you're nice to people, you're caring, you're nurturing, you're nice to yourself, you're loving, you're caring to yourself, that's how justice is going to be served. But if your ass out here gossiping about people, backstabbing about people, you know what I'm saying, talking about people, ain't lifting a motherfucking finger when you see somebody going through something, you know that is nice, kind. I ain't talking about the ones that gonna stab you in the back. I'm talking about those that's nice and kind to you, or have been nice, or they even if you know you see them as the nice, kind type person, you ain't never seen them do anything to other people. If you don't, if you do all that, don't expect anything to be happening to you soon as nothing. You gotta understand, you gotta work with the universe. You gotta understand how the universe works. You gotta understand how the universe works. You gotta work with the universe. Because if you're not following those guidelines to work with the universe, to show your true authentic self, then how you expect justice to be served? If you out here being nasty and not unkind to people, and you're doing all this stuff to talk about people business that is nobody else's business, but you talking about it, and then you endanger yourself, you know what I'm saying? People want to come after you, people want to hurt, harm, injure you, and you have not learned this lesson, you still on that fucking bullshit. Just get ready. Just get ready. Because for number one, what they've been planning, saying to you, and everything's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you because that's part of your karma. Because you ain't learned the lesson of learn how to um see a situation in another, an other side, in a light side of a situation, you know. So right, mirroring. We don't want to mirror what they do. So if you're going through, if you went through any type of trauma, pain, motherfuckers trying to unalive you or whatsoever, this should have been straightening you up. This should have put you on the right path to heal. This should have put you on the right path to heal. This should have straightened you up. This should not get you to out here to be doing anything to anybody because you don't want it not to happen to you. Matter of fact, it is happening to you, but you don't want to see nothing else like that happen to anybody or yourself, right? So, because it will change you. This spiritual warfare that we go through will change your life. It will change your life for good. And you know for a fact that we need to heal. We need to heal. And we need to learn how to forgive. We need to learn how not to hold anger or even try to retaliate because it's going to come back to us tenfold. But if you're not in that category and you feel like, because all the toxic information you put out there to the etherans, and when I say toxic, I mean you're gossiping to people about stuff, and then people are targeting you, and then you calling on God, please help me, please help me. That's not going to work. And I want you to know that. It's not going to work for none of you. It's not going to work. In order for activation for our protection, it's when we start doing the healing work, when we start loving on ourselves, start nurturing on ourselves, start seeing both sides of the situation, start seeing our fuck ups, taking our responsibilities of what we have done, accepting our responsibilities, and transmuting that responsibilities into positivity, to forgive ourselves, because it's very important that we do, and to forgive others. Very important. If we don't forgive ourselves, if we don't look at our toxic ways, if we don't heal from our toxic ways, then you expect justice to be served in your motherfucking damn corner. It don't work like that. And I'm being honest, and I'm being straight up when I'm saying here. And it's crazy when she says something about a liability. I'm being straight up about this. Because when we don't do it, Then y'all expect things. It's not gonna. That's y'all gotta understand how the law works. So the government, they kind of fried our brain. They made us believe in certain aspect. We go to church. The preacher and them. You gotta understand some of these church communities are connected to the government. So they gotta go by what the government what the government want them to teach us. And with what they teach us, they teach us things that that some we don't even know. Like far as healing, we didn't even know that we need to heal on certain aspect in order to get some type of growth or protection or anything that's happening in our life. We just now finding out all this stuff. We ain't finding out on it. I'm talking way back then. We just now find some of y'all. You're just now finding out on it. Confirmation. Confirmation. Y'all gotta understand. You need to be the one to have an open mind, an open mindset to think outside of the box of everything. You need to see somebody toxic ways, and then you need to look at your ways. You need to see both sides of the situation. If you know that you have not been no bad to somebody, then you know you've been good to that person. But you know that person been bad to you, then you already know that that person is going to get karma because they are. You're going to get karma because it's going to come back to them. What's karma? Karma is going to come back to them tenfold. Whatever energy that you put out there, you gossip, you talk, you betray people, you backstab, you do whatever you do, it's coming back to you tenfold. You don't get away with this. Okay. And sometimes we need to understand sometimes our karma can be that when we do get into a relationship, confirmation. Our confirmation that if we do get into a relationship, whatever we did to our last relationship is going to come back to us in our new relationship. Meaning that the person who we dealing with could end up treating us the way how we treated our last relationship. So if we treated our last relationship like shit and we cheated on our last relationship, then that's going to happen to us in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? That means the person who we chose and who we desire and who we want to be with, they're going to the ones that are going to put us through hell. They're going to drag us through hell. Even though we done drag somebody else through hell, they're going to drag that new person going to drag you through hell. You gotta understand the spirit is real. The spirits are real. Like the spirits hops into these bodies and they do what they do. You gotta understand how it all goes. And we need to learn about them. We need to understand about that. Okay. A lot of y'all been dealing with a lot of people that's been coming against you, been trying to hurt, harm, and injure you because of jealousy, envy, because how unique, how talented, or you just a black sheep. We don't want to say black sheep, but I want to say when I say black sheep, I want to say you that special child because it came from childhood. You don't just end up being a black sheep as an adult. You don't end up being no black sheep as an adult. Ain't no way that you all of a sudden now you're a black sheep. No, you've been a black sheep since you were a child. You've been neglected, you've been abused since you was a child. It starts from there. Okay? Ain't no such thing that I am a black sheep as you damn near being your 30s, 40s, 50s. You ain't it. Cut the fuck out. Just like how I try to tell my sister when she tried to sit back and try to say, when I say that, man, I told her I felt like that. I'm just a black sheep. Now I said it when I was younger. She said, me too. She ain't went through the half of the shit what I went through. So if you ain't never went through the half of the shit as in your childhood to go through some shit, motherfuckers got favoritism over you. Motherfuckers chose motherfuckers over you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers look at that person as that's going to be the educational, powerful person in the family, knowing damn well they out here hoeing, they out here doing this and that, this and that, this and that. You looking at them like them, they don't see that what type of criminal that this, but you know, they don't see this person as being a toxic person. They see this person as being a great person. You looking like, but this is not a great person. But you know what I'm saying? You're trying to do the right thing, but even though you went through some type of, because some of y'all that went through some struggles in your life is due to spell work. Spell work, okay, it's through the spell work. Spell work don't mean that they out doing candles and all that stuff. No, spell work is the tongue. The tongue is the spell work too. The tongue is very, very powerful. The tongue is very powerful in your mouth. Very, very powerful. And if you don't be mindful of what you say, it can't predict that into someone. So you gotta understand, you was a child and you was innocent at one point. You didn't even know how to defend yourself. Matter of fact, you didn't even know anything about it, but you didn't know how to defend yourself when adults speak ill will over your life as a innocent young person, right? But now we didn't sit here, we all in adults right now. And now we're starting to figure out that damn, you know, people been putting spell work on over our lives by speaking ill will. Okay. So now we're learning that now we know how to protect ourselves, right? We know how to protect ourselves. Now we do. We know how to transmute negative energy back to sender. Okay, we know how to do we know how to take spiritual baths, so how to protect ourselves. We know how to do a lot of things to protect ourselves, right? Okay. Um, but yeah, you know, and but now, since y'all since y'all cut these, since y'all found out who is the negative people that was in your life that was doing it to you, now you cut these energies out of your life. Now these energies here is going through it. Okay, because so you understand, when you're innocent, when you're younger, it's easily to siphon off your energy. It's easily to siphon off your energy when you're younger. See, you know what? You know how when you're adult, or you know when you have children, you know one of your children is very, very talented. You know one of your children is very, very intelligent. You know one of your children is something different about your children, your child, right? When you pay attention, right, as an adult, that's how your parents then was doing you when you was younger, right? They were paying deeply attention to you. They know you was a special person. They know you was an anointed one. They know who you were, you know, before you even knew who you were. That's why a lot of y'all went through a lot of hardships. That's why a lot of y'all went through you know, not just hardships, but y'all went through so much stuff that, you know, you wouldn't even want to wish that on anybody, right? And now, since you older now you realize that this was a spiritual warfare since the day you was born. And now you older and now you see things and now you learning how to return things back to sender and everything, right? But ever since you departed from these people and ever since you took your power back, the moment when you claim back your power, the moment when you claim back your power, that made a lot of people who was ciphering off your power, off your energy, family members from mother, father, sister, brother, uncle, auntie, cousin, anybody. And how do they cipher off your energy? Some of y'all, some of y'all, they cipher off your energy just having you around. Some of you, they cipher off your energy by doing some type of spell work for some of you. Some of y'all that suffer off your energy by being a motherfucking low-key ass pedophile. Because a lot of y'all been sexual assault by being a pedophile. It's true. It's so true. I know people hate to hear it, but yeah, this is what, you know, you gotta understand. It's still in the innocence. It's taking the innocence. And somehow they can manifest, they can build, they can co-create off of the innocence. Some of y'all have not been sexually abused, but some of y'all didn't even know that you have some strange, awkward ass family members that was sitting around here masturbating off of your energy. How? Masturbating, thinking of your energy, thinking. You know what I'm saying? You young as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you thinking? Like, what motherfucker? Like, well, think of a young child, innocent person to be masturbating. But that's why that's why it's a lot of pedophiles on this earth. Let's be real. I know some of y'all like, I don't understand. How could people sit back and just lay up with I mean, try to, harm and injure innocent children. They're innocent, y'all. They got pure energy. These demons, they need energy. They need the purest energy. And so that's why they target children. That's why it's so important to protect your children from people, because these demons are so desperate to cipher off of your energy. Even if you're in celibacy, if a lot of you in celibacy, because a lot of y'all are in celibacy, especially that watches me behind the scenes, they're masturbating. They're masturbating off your energy because they need your energy. But some of y'all ain't dealt with them so long they can't masturbate. If you had a sexual energy with anybody, they can be able, they can just get a sample of you one time. They can have a one-time sex with you one time, maybe two. I mean, one, two, it don't matter. One time, that's all it takes. A sample. They don't need to fuck with you no more. They just disappear. Walk off, run off. That sample of they got of you, sexual, and if you ain't see them no more, if they ain't did you in confirmation, they can cipher off that sample for a whole year or two. They got enough for 2 years to cipher off for you. 2 years. That's how long it takes. Get a motherfucker off your damn energy. From stop ciphering off of you. But as long as you stay in celibacy, even though they cipher off of you, you keep continuing on and you take spiritual baths, you keep claiming back your energy. The more you keep claiming back your energy, the more it's going to wear off this person. And when your energy wear off this person, they went cuckoo to fucking Cocoa Puffs. Okay? Now they insane. Now they going a little bit crazy. You want to know why? Because see, they need your energy. This host, this demon that is connected to them, they need to feed off that pure energy. People say, oh, ain't no way that you can be purified because you already got kids. Man, you can go, it don't matter if you got kids or not. You can go right back to the innocence. You can go right back to purity of innocence if you don't have sex. You got to understand that everything goes right back to normal. Like a virgin, it goes right back. When you don't have sex with nobody, that energy can go right back into innocence. It can go back. Don't matter if you got kids or not. You could go right back into purity to connect to source, to connect to your higher self. People believe because you already got kids, they're like, oh, you already got kids. What does that mean? It don't mean all of a sudden now you want to go, now all of a sudden now you want to go celibacy and all this stuff. But it's too late. You already got kids. It don't make sense. It makes hell of a sense. It makes a lot of sense. When you go into celibacy, it's purity. It's you connecting. Now nobody's not in your vessel. You don't have multiple energies in your vessel. Your vessel is clear, it's pure, because you ain't been having sex, you ain't been doing anything with nobody. It's back to purity again. It's back to innocent again. And when it's back to purity and innocent again, you are so able to connect to your higher self, and not just only connect to your higher self, but to source, but to your ancestors, your spirit guides. That's how you connect to your spirit guides and your ancestors when you are in celibacy. But you out here fucking, you ain't connecting to shit. Do you understand? Because out here having sex with people will blind, will blind your connection with source. Now, if you find the right person that's on the same level as you, that is healed, that's been in celibacy too, and two celibacy people come together, and they are divinely guided to come together, and you have that sexual energy to go together. 9 out of 10, both of y'all are still connected to your higher self. Both of y'all are still connected to source, your ancestors, spirit guides, the universe, and y'all can be able to understand the connection between your spirituality and yourself, and the connection between two people. But if you got somebody here that energy is off, and you know they a hoe, man or women, you know they out here sharing a vessel out to any and everybody and they fucking mama and daddy, then of course your energy is going to be off. Of course, they're going to cause a blockage in your life to have that connection with your higher self and source. You got to understand that is part of your self to connect in order to have an abundance and in order to have prosperity. You cannot tap into your abundance and your prosperity when you are sitting back sleeping with everybody. When you sleep with people, you cannot be connected to your Akashic records. You cannot be connected into your vessel, source, your higher self. You got to understand, you got a higher self and you got a lower self. It's two sides, dark and light. As above, so below. Higher self, lower self. If you're out here doing crazy things and letting somebody come into your vessel, knowing that they out here free for all and with everybody, it's going to blow off. It's going to knock off who you are. You're not going to be you're not going to be connected to your higher self. If anything, you're going to be connected to your lower self. You need to understand how very important this is. Because everybody want to manifest. Everybody want to do things, but nobody don't want to fucking tap the fuck in spiritually. Almost a year. Yeah, just keep on going. Just keep on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You know? And then whatever urges that you got, block that shit out. Matter of fact, the urges that you got, if you got creativity, if you like you pink tarot, you get into your cards, take that craving of sexual craving, put it into your work. Start channeling messages, or start put it into creativity if you got it. You know, that's how you do it. We transmute. You have 4 years. We transmute our energy into our creativity, just like anger. It's like anger, pain that we went through, heartbreaks, pain. We transmute it into our creativity. We transmute it into our work. When I went through a lot of pain and heartbreak in the past, what I did, I didn't even know that I was doing that though. But spirit told me I was. I was transmuting the pain, the betrayal, and hurt into my work. Into my work. Speaking to y'all, you know, not just speaking, doing my cards. At times, I was doing candles, I was doing bracelets, I was doing a lot of things. I was transmuting that pain into creativity. Okay. And the more you focus on the creativity, by the time years bypass, you'll be like, well, damn, I didn't even know I created that much stuff. You're going to see how much successful that you're going to be at the end of the day. Some of y'all don't have to have no business that be creative. If some of y'all is just don't have a business, but you putting that pain into putting it to work as, focusing on you, focusing on your family, focusing on your household. If you're working, work, home, come back, do the whatever you do. You're going to see that you're going to see beautiful things that's just going to come into your life. You're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. You're going to see so much that you have built, that you have created on yourself. You're going to see so much success that's just going to come into your life. Right? You ain't even out here studying people. You ain't out here conversating with people like that. Motherfuckers want to gossip about somebody. You cutting that off. You ain't even studying that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the difference between, who you were and who you were and what you are right now today. You got to understand, you're going to see how much you change. And this is what I want to talk about, because a lot of people are seeing that you changed. Being in the celibacy would change somebody. It would change you. It would change your attitude. It would change who you are. It would make you more authentic. It make you see both sides of the situation, not one-sided. You're not going to be that person that be one-sided. You're going to see both sides of the situation. And you want to understand both sides of the situation. Not just only both sides of situations. And when I'm talking both, I'm talking about your side and their side. And I'm saying what you have done, you want to take accountability of it. And you're going to forgive yourself and you're going to move forward. You're going to heal on that, right? And what they have done, you're going to forgive them and you're going to heal. You're going to pull back, move past them too. You're not going to sit back and, argue with these people because what they have done. I mean, it's a waste of time. You understand? It's very wasteful. People that right now who I'm talking to is the people that is so interested into want to heal, want to grow, want to evolve, and want to understand life and understand how the universe works and understand life itself. Because see, a lot of people is programmed. They misprogram and they don't understand how this all goes. That's why a lot of people right now is miserable. That's why a lot of people are, bored. That's why a lot of people, like to hurt people. That's why a lot of people out here doing these things because, see, they bored with themselves. See, they don't understand like what is going on around them or reason why they feel like this in their lives. Well, you feel like this in your life because of maybe because you got the wrong crowd of people in your circle. Maybe your family that you thought that was loving family to find out that they're not loving family, that they're part of your enemy. Like a lot of us just now realizing that, our family members are more than our enemies than being, our protector, somebody that we can like confine in, somebody that, we look for comfort in, to find out that these people here that we thought that love us, that we find out that they are our competition or they are our enemy, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So we already know blood is never thicker than water. Blood, that shit right there is a fucking no-go. It's a no-go. Okay. So a lot of y'all should learn that by now. If some of y'all right now got your own family, you create your own family. You build on your own family. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it, right? But if some of y'all know, some of y'all dealt with children too. Children, coming against you and everything. And sometimes I know that is kind of hard. I know that's kind of hard to separate yourself from somebody that you have birthed. But some of y'all, this is what I taught. This is what I was taught. No lie. I was taught. Spirit told me. Spirit said, even though you had those children, and say my children came against me. Spirit said, because you have those children, they're really not your children. They was my children. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Holy Spirit said. Holy Spirit said, they're my children. They're really never your children. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to let them go. You don't have to let them go. They was never your children. They're my children. And I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing what we had to go through as we growing up. Your children got to go through the same thing on their own. Each children got their own different pathway. They got their own journey. Each children, their own journey. Just like you had your own journey. And I understand, you know what I'm saying, parents want to make sure that their children do good and do right in life. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. We all want that, right? Right? But then sometimes when something get a little bit out of control that we can't even handle, we have to give it to the Most High God. We have to give it all to God. Because for number one, they're not our children. They're the Most High children. Some people don't like when I be saying that sometimes, but you got to think about it. They're not your fucking children because you just a breather. You just a breather to bring in a reincarnation life force into this world because they had a karmic debt themselves that they had to go through too in their lifetime. Now, and I'm saying like, if nobody don't close out a karmic debt. Now, say for instance, you went through hell and back to finish out a karmic debt, then your child don't have to discover that. Your child don't have to go through that because you passed the test and you passed a karmic debt, a karmic family uh curse. You close that out. You finish that off. So that means that down the line when you pass over, your children and grandchildren and grand and great grand and great grand don't have to experience the things that what you have went through because you went through that shift to be able to close out cycles and go through spiritual warfare to to close up this for your children. Because you understand, a lot of y'all going through spiritual journeys. This spiritual journey ain't just about you. The spiritual journey is actually it's about your children. If some of y'all don't have no children, fine, but in the near future you will. And when you do, then them children don't have to worry about taking on no type of karmic debt, that's left from years and beyond years from ancestors to ancestors. Because y'all got to understand, a lot of y'all taking on y'all ancestors' debt from past life. And not just only y'all taking on your ancestors' debt, but then y'all have a debt too from past life. So y'all taking on a lot of debts. And you gotta understand, you need to pat yourself on the back because you're moving through it and you going and you doing the right and you going through this shit smoothly. If you're watching me right now, you're still alive. You should be patting yourself on the back. A lot of y'all done closed out karmic cycles. Some of y'all are still going through these karmic cycles of family debt and your debt too of what you did in the past life. That's why some of y'all don't understand. I don't understand why I'm going through this. You're going through this for a reason. It's a reason to everything. Your mama did not want to do, she didn't want to go through the dang on spiritual warfare. So what your mama did? Your mama chose to be in the 3D. Your mama chose to still stay in the matrix. Your mama chose to be acceptive with the bottom feeders. And now you came here to fight and close out a cycle. Not just the cycle with the family issues, but the cycle within yourself too. Because you're not just only closing out family debt, but you're closing out a debt within yourself too. Because what you had experienced in the past life as what? not loving yourself, choosing a man or a woman over you first, loving that man and woman over you first, not seeing the worth within you, but being codependent, but doing everything, you know what I'm saying, what you didn't even never supposed to do. But now you here and you learning to love yourself, nurture yourself, set healthy boundaries, no mean no, closing out karmic cycles, fake ass family members that's fucking child molesters, family members that is abusive, family members that just fucking toxic ass what they want to be, closing out those cycles, being a healthy, better version of yourself. You ain't doing nothing but showing your children, grandchildren, of who they supposed to be. You gotta understand, when you're on this journey, you are a leader. You are a leader. Children watches us. They see us. Do you understand? But when you fail not to do the job, you fail. This is why that's why a lot of our parents fail us. That's why a lot of our parents fail us. Some of y'all say, I don't understand. My parents failed me, you know what I'm saying, when I got molested and whatever. They failed us. They failed us because they did not want to do the work. They didn't want to do the work. So it came to you. Your ancestors chose you. You was chosen. You were the chosen one. I don't give a fuck. Everybody coming in my shit talking about, I'm chosen, I'm chosen. Are you chosen? That's why a lot of people disappearing and dipping the fuck over. And I understand that because something else going on. But this is why you're chosen. Your ancestors chose you. They chose you. Do you understand? That's why you chosen. Confirmation. They chose you. They chose you to finish out this cycle that your mother couldn't even freaking finish out, or your daddy couldn't even finish out, or your grandmother or grandfather, great grand and great grand and all couldn't finish out. Your cousins, your sister, brothers, siblings, anybody, they couldn't finish out, but you. Y'all gonna understand. Y'all blessings is going to be so beautiful. Y'all gonna be so protected. We finna get ready to go through spiritual warfare. A matter of fact, we're going through it right now in the world. It's happening right now in the world. Now, about 4 years ago, I talked about pandemic. Excuse me, my hands, my arms are itching. I think psoriasis on my arms, but it don't look bad though. I'm trying to avoid it from not coming happening on my arms. I don't know, but my arms been itching. I spoke about this. I predicted this. This is way before anybody started speaking on it. But I don't remember nobody ever speaking on this. Ever. I don't know nobody speak on this. And I spoke on this about 4 or 3 years ago. I said a lot of y'all need to be prepared because it's going to be a eating flesh disease that's going to come out, and it's part of, just like the CV, that we're gonna go through this. And guess what? It's happening right now. Some of y'all, it's kind of a little bit happening somewhere over in China somewhere. Again, just like how 2020 what happened, how the CV had happened, right? And I'm gonna call, I ain't gonna say, but you know what I'm saying. CV happened over there, and then it transferred in America, right? Well, somehow it's happening in few states, but somebody said it is here in a few states here. They said it was here somewhere in New York or something like that. But I told you that this shit was happening. I told you that we was gonna go through another one, and this time it's gonna be deadly, right? So when I speak about these things, I don't speak about these things just to be trying to predict, trying to be funny or anything. It's because I know when these things are going to be coming here. So this is what I'm saying here. This is why this is the time right now to stay in your authentic self. This is the time right now to stay in your healing process. This is the time right now, to stay good to people and every dang on thing. Because see, we're going through up on another spiritual warfare. We're going through another one. And this is no dang on joke. I mean, we're fighting, we're fighting a battle of the darkness. Okay. A lot of y'all wants to be in the light. A lot of y'all want to say you're a light worker. You want to be in the light and everything. Do you understand that you go through battles? Do you understand that you have to go through battles? Do you understand we're gonna fight this darkness too? It's light against dark. Not just only that you fighting this light and dark energy with your, I mean with the, with, whatever was going on out in the in economy, but we're fighting light and dark with our family members, friends, co-workers. We are in a spiritual battle right now. A spiritual warfare. We are up under a battle. And the news that I'm getting, like 1,000, more than millions. Fuck, I don't know why I said 1,000. Millions, billions, trillions of people are finna get ready to drop like flies. How 2020 was dropped, but this time 10 times worse. This type of disease that they're gonna put out. It's gonna knock out the whole world, damn near, almost. Might have some on here. Might have some people here. But it's gonna drop a lot of people because it's an eating flesh disease. And what I was told was it has something to do with fungus. Okay, a fungus, something that you breathe, right? So even though we battling the spiritual warfares with family members, with friends, with exes, with children, with co-workers, anybody, we fighting a huge spiritual battle, even with, whatever that's coming for us, that's, from, these dark spirits. So you gotta understand, when you part of this spirituality, you just know that you're going through a battle. And no, you're not alone when you're fighting this alone. You got the Most High God, you got archangels, you got all the archangels with you to fight through these battles. You got your ancestors, whoever you call on is protecting you and fighting you through this. I know when I was on this spiritual journey back in 2020, and I was working in a hospital, I was working in an ICU when, a lot of people, and, doing COVID, CV confirmation, was up under in ventilations, like crazy. And I had to go inside those rooms and all. I never had COVID. Never. So I was protected by the Holy Spirit. Why? Because I was on my journey. I was, I was, I was, I was on my journey. I was doing the healing. I was in celibacy, not just only that, I was doing God's work by helping healing his people. So I was protected the whole time. This is how I know that you will be protected in this time, in this next, you know, pandemic that's going to be going on here. You will be protected when you follow the guidelines. I noticed I never had it at all. And I was up there with people that had it, ventilations and stuff, and some of these people, I was there and I've been in the rooms and stuff. I I don't know. I just never had it. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of y'all, you can be the same way. But some of y'all, though, I ain't gonna even say, some of y'all not even fucking humans. If I'm gonna say this once again, because I've been saying this for the longest. Some of y'all are like beings, like spiritual beings, like divine beings. Some of y'all are not even you have human and you have part angel. And back then in the Bible, you know what I'm saying, that the angels, they said, had came down and made it with the human beings. And yes, that has been co-creating throughout the years of this lifetime, that this shit still exists for a lot of us to know who we are. That's why we was being blind. That's why we're being blindsided by the government. They did not want us to know who we were. That's why Christianity came into place. That's why Christianity came into place, to blind us, to block us, for us not to be tapped into our highest consciousness, to understand and know who we are in the inside, that how powerful and how gifted and how spiritual that we are. Some of y'all don't even know how powerful that you are. Your tongue is powerful. It predicts. Your mind predicts too. Your prayers predicts. Okay? It's the way how energy, we know how to use energy with our hands, just like a superpower, a superhero. That can even be happening. It's all over TikTok. It showed it all over TikTok, that people can be able to pick up and lift up things with their hands. And it's energy. We have power. Superpowers are real. Everybody don't have superpowers. Everybody ain't tapped in like that. And I ain't even say, because people be like, oh, all the black people is what. No, half of us black people ain't even got superpowers. Half of them don't even have them. Half of your kind don't have them. Half of certain other, they don't have them. But it's the tapping into the energy that we can co-create and build within ourselves. The people that you have let go since you found out the truth about how people have been trying to come for you because of your energy or whatsoever. Hold on. Let me turn my ear back on. Hold on. And the reason why I want to tell y'all that, because I just want you to know how powerful that you are. Because see, some of y'all don't even know how unique and how powerful that you are. The reason why you was the target, okay, when it come down to family, the reason why things was presented to you, inheritance was presented to you, inheritance presented to you, because whoever that loved one was, they knew, they seen the gift in you. They saw who you were. They saw that you was going to be the curse breaker of the family. They seen that. And so that's why y'all was presented with these type of gifts and stuff. These type of um inheritance that was supposed to be given to you. Okay. And then some of y'all don't even have inheritance. Some of y'all don't have inheritance at all. Some of y'all was targeted because who you were. Who are you? People can see through you of who you are. Okay, and they wanted that energy, whatever you was carrying. They wanted that. That's why it's called destiny swap. That's why people want the destiny swap with you, because they wanted whatever you was carrying. Okay. Now, you got a lot of people here that don't trust the Lord. They don't trust themselves, because I got trust in reverse. Trust is here in reverse. Okay. Got a few cards out. All right. We got trust in reverse. We got a lot of people here that don't trust themselves. They don't trust the Lord. They don't believe in the Lord. These people believe in the devil. That's why they sold themselves to the devil. All right, because they don't believe. So a lot of people right now is having a lot of anxiety. Right now, a lot of anxiety is going on, and I'm talking about your family members, friends, lovers, anybody who came. I mean, it could be anybody, stranger, anybody. And I say strangers because if strangers listen to your family members, strangers listen to an ex, strangers, you know what I'm saying? They can get it. They can all get it. I know it's for a fact because I got a lot of people coming after me. I got a lot of people that's been coming after me for a long ass time. I even got new energies coming after me, and I ain't even out here. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did I develop new people? You know, I guess because I'm online. I guess because I speak my authentic truth. I guess because I'm being myself. And I believe that's probably why I'm a target. And I can't help it because motherfuckers be interested in me. I can't help it. Like, I ain't the one that's pursuing them to be pursued in me, but they into me because it's something about me that might be different for what the fuck they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of anxiety here. So you got a lot of people in anxiety, especially your family. Your family is the number one key. We don't give two fucks about bird bitches outside of your fucking family. But hell, they part of it because shit, some of these people collaborated with your people, right? Co-workers. Them motherfuckers too. Motherfucking co-workers and shit. Knowing that you are a good worker, okay? You come to work on time, you do the right damn thing, you always being good and everything to these people, but then they come against you and then they put you in some type of dang on some type of tough ass situation and stuff to overwork you because they see that the light in you and they see that everything they just see something in you that is so different. It's good. It's beautiful, right? These people going through it too. Cause I'm picking up here. You got people at your job, especially you walked out of your job. They frustrated in the motherfucker. They are. They frustrated because they like, damn. They either they let you go or you walked out of there. They feel like they let a good person go, or they feel like that you just walked up. You walked up out of there, right? A lot of anxiety is going on with a lot of people. A lot of frustration is going on with a lot of people. Okay. A lot of frustration, and there's a lot of pain going on with a lot of people. The pain that they cause you, they're going through pain. Okay. The pain that they cause you, they're going through pain. Okay. You, at the other hand, you are a mystery. You are a mystery to a lot of people. People are trying to figure you out. They can't figure you out. You are a mystery to a lot of people. You are. It's something about you. They see the passion that you have when it come down to your life and your life and what your future is. They see that passion, that who you are. They see that you do carry a lot of passion. All right. They see the unconditional love that you carry. You got a lot of people that's frustrated right now about who you are. And right now, before I get to them, we're going to tap into you, collective, what spirit I want you to know. And then I'm going to tap into uh, your enemies. And then we're going to close out this cycle. Okay. I hope you get what I'm saying. Okay. If a lot of y'all already been doing the healing work and all that, spirit said you already doing it. Okay, stop overthinking. Okay, keep facing your true north. So keep on facing your true north node. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking to figure out, am I doing this right? Is I'm doing this journey right? Stop overthinking it. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. All right. A lot of y'all that went through a lot of transformation. Okay, some of y'all that went through transformation, and a lot of y'all is still going through your journey. So you will meet your transformation in the near future. Just keep on moving forward. The reason why I'm going to speak like this, because you gotta understand, everybody on my shit ain't transformed into nothing yet. Everybody on my shit is still on the journey. If you 1 year on the journey, You still fresh. 2 years on the journey, you still fucking fresh. Cause it have to be least you got at least go past 2. And that's how I feel. Because see why I just said that, because it takes a minute for that energy to come out of your system. That energy don't come out of your system right away. It takes a minute to try to get a motherfucker out your system. Because some of y'all still struggle of the urge of the need to still want to have sexual energy with this person. Some of y'all still have the urge of the need to, you know what I'm saying, want to communicate. So, some of y'all still have the urge and need, and that's with family too. Some of y'all still have these urges and needs, but then some of y'all fight these battles of like, dang, because it's a battle. It's a battle to fight. It's a battle to fight. It's a battle to fight to be celibacy. That shit ain't easy to go into fucking celibacy. That shit ain't easy. It's not never easy. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna be celibate. No. Sometimes it's freaking hard. Sometimes you be like, well, damn, I just want to call up. You know, because I need, you know, no, it's very hard. And it takes a minute. It takes a minute to come out of your system. It just don't happen just right then and there. I don't know if anybody even spoken on this before, but it just don't happen right then and there. It is a daily battle. It's not like you just cut off and say, I don't want no more sex. I'm just gonna be celibate. No, it is hard. It's like a pull. You understand? It is a karmic. You going through a karmic cycle. It's a pull. It's a pull. You feel that pull. You feel that motherfucker pulling you to come towards them, pulling you to call them, pulling you. You know, you feel that pull. And sometimes it is hard. And I know it is. Took me damn near 2 years to fight that fucking urge off of there. You know, get that urge off of me. But like I said, when I had the urge, what I do? I transmuted it into my creativity. I start working, doing stuff, putting my mind into creating things or doing things what I love to do. That's what I started doing. And I don't just only now I was creating things with the things that I love to do, but I was doing the things with the Most High God wanted me to do is come online and to be able to help heal a lot of people and get people on their right path. That was part of my transmute to come over something. Even though I broke my celibacy 3 years ago, right? I broke my celibacy 3 years ago. But when this motherfucker decided to want to just, matter of fact, when I just told him how I felt, and he just wanted to just cut it off and dip off, I was like, I remember the lesson that I was going through in my spiritual journey. I said, you know what? Okay. I didn't even trip. Walked out the door. I was like, I ain't say nothing. I heard the Holy Spirit say, just keep pushing and you will overcome this. And I end up overcoming it. You know, this motherfucker was ciphering off my energy if they were, but I overcome that, you know, and I overcame it. And guess what? I really didn't even look back. You know what? I think the first time, if this is your first route, it's hard to let go, to overcome it. The second round, if you already been into your celibacy, and then all of a sudden you end up breaking it after that 2 years, you end up breaking it, and say for somebody just but me, that was my person though. It was my person. I'm not gonna just up and sleep with anybody. That was my divine counterpart. He did not know, but I knew he were, right? I told him that we were, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but he didn't believe it, right? So he ended up dipping off, and I'm like, you know what? To me, it's cool. Now the second round is easy. The second round is easy because when somebody walk off and stuff, it's cool to me. It's a deal to me. I already know my journey. Once you already know what your journey is, once you already know what your pathway is, you're not going to trickle by nobody walking up out of your life. And that's part of healing too. When you don't give two fucks with somebody that walked out of your life. You don't give two hells somebody walked out of your life. When that person walked out of my life, I didn't even give a fuck because I already knew what my journey was like. I already knew what God had for me. I already knew God had plans for me. He just did not know that what God had plans for me because I did not speak. I didn't tell him what was my plans. I didn't tell him at all. Now he's watching me. Now he's looking at it and everything. And I haven't even. It's been over 3 years, and I still ain't slept with no dang on. But I ain't thinking about nobody right now. I'm thinking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about this, what I do for a living, and with the journey that I am on. And that was so easy to let that shit go. Because I already been there. I've done that. I already been through this. And I guess what he was trying to do, I guess he was trying to put me through that same cycle over again, the cycle that I already went through with somebody else. I guess he was trying to put me through that same cycle again. I'm saying to myself, but I already fully healed from that cycle. So you're trying to put me through another dang old karmic cycle? Like, no, we ain't doing that. I'm like, no, we ain't doing that, you know. And I heard the Most High God just told me to walk away, stay away. And then all of a sudden, when I walked away, because I did not chase or do anything, he felt like because I already went through spiritual warfare with the people in my hometown and everything that I went through, people trying to hurt me and harm me, he felt like, oh, I'm a hurt and harmer too. So he started going on the same route what they was on and stuff. And that's when the Most High God just told me just walk away and then get out of that situation. I mean, not get out of that, not that person, talking about get out of that situation, I mean get out of that town where that person was at. And I end up moving again, right? That's why this person is angry because now they just now finding out that I am their person. Now they upset because now they feel like they lost their contract. They did. They fucked up their contract when they try to fuck over me, trying to put me in the same predicament that I already had learned my lesson from. And then you trying to put me back in that same category and that same lesson that I already fucking learned from. That's crazy. You know, so sometimes y'all gotta think of that. You know, if you already on your spiritual journey, if somebody try to put you back in that same journey that what somebody did to you already, and then somebody trying to put you back there in that journey and everything, you need to cut that person off. You know, don't never, and that's the thing too. And this is part of our lives. I mean, yeah, it's true. A lot of people leave a situation, break up in a situation, get in a new connection. That same connection, like I said, the same spirit would hop leave that body and go to the new person who you're dealing with, and it's your person to operate to be doing the same shit over again. I ain't gonna even lie. I saw it the moment when I saw it. It was the some type of move that he did or a scene that he did that kind of like gave me a throwback of a premonition of what I went through, and I'm looking like. And I told that's what happened. That's how we ended up splitting up. Because I said, I'm not gonna lie. I said, I feel like that you kind of reminded me of somebody that I left a long time ago of what they tried to do to me. And I said, and I feel like you are reacting on that same energy of that same person. He got mad at me because I said that. It was the truth. And I told him, I said, I feel like you trying to trigger me or something. He got mad at me because I said he was trying to trigger me. He was trying to trigger me. I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, so why he kind of give me that reminder of someone that I know. So you gotta look at that shit. When new people start doing stuff with familiar that you already know, you need to cut that off because basically that's the same spirit that hopped it from that old person into your new person to relive that same experience again. That's why a lot of people be going through same toxic relationships all the time. You know, they be thinking, oh, I left a cheater, I left an abusive person, I left that. And then they tell this person what they went through and what they left. And that person gonna sit back and say, Oh, well, I would never be like that person. Oh, I will never do that same thing as that person have done to you. I will never do that. And we will just, but then later down the line, when you get all good up in it and everything, then they start showing you the previous of the person who they say that they wasn't going to do, and they end up doing it. Then you looking at them, then you arguing with them like, but I thought you said that you was gonna never not do me like this, like you did my last person and everything, but you lied to me and everything because that was the same damn spirit that hopped into this person's body to possess and take over that body to fucking try to do you in. That is part of a spirit that's been following you since 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 past life. That's that same spirit been following you since past life until you heal your trauma, your pain, your codependency, until you heal that. When you start seeing the patterns in people and you know them, that is the same spirit operating in somebody. When you start seeing that shit, you're gonna heal from that. You're gonna be like, oh hell no, you gonna know now. Now the spirit is pissed off. Now the spirit know that they cannot take over your body. They know they can't do nothing to you because now you recognize the spirit. Because see, now you did upgraded. Now you done mastered yourself. Now you see through the same spirit that the last person who you dealt with and the last person before that you dealt with, you seen that. So you already know what to do. Then you already in the operation of celibacy. You know how to go within to go into celibacy instead of just when this motherfucker you finding out that this is a person like your past person. You're not going out hopping to another dang on relationship. Well, let me go hop over here. No, you ain't doing that. You're going into celibacy. Instead of you hopping into another relationship, you're going to celibacy. Like me, 3 years ago. I ain't been doing nothing with nobody. Matter of fact, I ain't been paying attention to nobody. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. And this is what I'm trying to show you and teach you. This is the main reason why people are doing the same patterns over and over and over. To be cheated on, to go through stress, to go through abusive relationship, to go through all this other stuff because you are repeating a same cycle of your old self and with that spirit that you're dealing with. You ain't got nothing to do with the flesh. It ain't the flesh, it's the spirit who you battling. You got to understand, you're not battling the flesh, you're battling the spirit. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare between you and the spirit, the dark spirit on the other side. And then, bad enough, you battling another spirit with your family members in them. It ain't your family, your family's members in them are possessed. They are possessed. Okay? They just sat here and they didn't open their vessel up to dark spirits. So you cannot sit back and be like, oh, you think? No, they open. You want to know why? They don't believe in no most high. They don't believe in shit. Do you understand? But they believe in the darkness. That's the reason why their vessel is open. If your vessel is open because you don't believe, if these dark spirits got in any of your family members, I don't give a fuck. They church going people. I don't give a fuck. They've been going to church for years. If they turn around to be dark towards you, they've been doing this stuff. That's their vessel was open to darkness. To darkness. That means that they don't believe in the Most High. That means that they believe in the darkness. So the darkness is taking over their body, their vessel. Okay? So like I said, you're not fighting against the flesh. You're fighting against the spirit. You're not battling against the flesh. You're fighting against the spirit. And until you learn how to understand that the reason why these behavior of all these people, it don't have shit to do with these people who you love or whatsoever. No, these people here are spiritually possessed. And you're not. Your heart ain't dark. You still got love in your heart. Even though you had 10 swords in your back, you still got love. That's why these spirits ain't taking over your vessel. You still got love in your heart. These people are dark. So you ain't fighting against the flesh. You're fighting against the spirit. And these spirits are battling you through human. Satan cannot touch you without him got to have a host to operate, to even come against you. Satan cannot do anything. He cannot harm you. He cannot do nothing to you unless you let it to happen to you. Fear. Fear is the number one. Fear. That's why when we take that leap of faith, we walk without fear. We turn fear into love. Instead of being in fear, we're gonna transmute it into love, and we're gonna take that leap of faith. Because one thing about the Most High God, He's never about fear. God is not going to put us in fear to hop on our journey. The Most High God is not going to put us in fear for us to be, moving forward. The divine is not going to do that. Divine move with love. Okay? Divine move with love, not with fear. Fear is the devil. Until you mastered yourself to understand that, then you understand how life works, how universe works, how the spirit works. Your inner temple. Tapping into your inner temple. Being devoted, devotion. Tuning into the portal of your heart. Say that. And steady. And steady. Being in fear. We're going to tune into the portal of our heart. Pixie, I don't know what you're talking about, honey. Honey, I am a powerful, motivated speaker, baby. Okay? All right? Honey, this is my passion. This is my life. Okay? This is what I speak. Okay? It's okay. Okay? I'm very authentic. You must never seen a real authentic person before. Well, you looking at one, okay? All right, you looking at one, all right? I don't need to calm down. I'm being very passionate into my readings, okay? I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm being real and straight up of what I'm talking about. All right? Inner temple. Being devoted to your temple. Because see, your temple is very, very something very precious to you. If you don't know how to protect your temple and have the Most High God to be connected to the Most High God to protect your temple, these demons, they're going to do everything and anything what they can to try to interrupt into your temple. Okay? To try to put fear into your life to make you believe that everything what you are doing is wrong. You have these anxieties, frustration, stress. That ain't nothing but the devil. One thing about the Most High God will never give you anxiety. He never put you in no frustration. He never put you in no stress. Okay. All right, I'm just reading what I'm seeing a little bit. Okay, I got you. Okay, the Most High God would never do that to you. He would never ever put you in that predicament. If anything, divine wants you to trust him. See, this is in reverse. Because see, the people around you, they in fear, they're in anxiety, they're frustrated. Okay, some of the people might be depressed and stressed. But see, you in this is trust. Trust in the upright. If trust in the upright, you ain't in fear of nothing. You ain't in fear in nothing. You ain't have no anxiety because you trust in the Lord. You're gonna take that leap of faith. You're gonna take that leap of faith, what you're passionate for. What is it? You're answering the call, right? Answering the call, right? And it said right here, what is your soul is calling you to do? What's your soul calling you to do? Your soul is calling you to go within, connect to your higher self confirmation, tap into your higher self, tap into the universe, tap into source. You know, your soul is calling you to heal and go within. Okay. Look at the situation for what it is. And sometimes we have a problem with saying no. No is very, very important to say no because, see, we got to set some healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries is so important to set. We have to set those healthy boundaries. Okay. So it said wait, postpone, pause, and say no. Say no. Because, see, the moment when you take your ass up them stairs without not telling people no and you let people just come on up there, it's going to cause a storm because you ain't setting no healthy boundaries when you let people just, you're not saying no, but you're going up them stairs anyway to go towards dark ass people that's going to nothing but cause nothing but storms and create nothing but danger or whatever bullshit in your life. And you see, them are stairs. Them like stairs. When you're not saying no and you go up there and you still deal with them any dang on way, it ain't nothing but a tower moment. It ain't nothing but storm. It's storm. It's storm up there. It's storm. Yeah. A lot of y'all done had an awakening. Yeah. A lot of y'all getting some type of energetic upgrade, a new way of being when it come down interrogation. So yeah, yeah. The ever unfolding rose. When that pops out, that's that person. That's a person. That's a person. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. When you start being cracked open, you start mastering yourself. You cracking open the universe. You cracking open the matrix. When you start cracking open the matrix in the universe, you start seeing things for what they are. Okay, you start seeing things for what they are, and then you're gonna start going through a lot of spiritual warfare. Divine wants you to know that it's happening for you, but not to you. So a lot of y'all been going through a lot of spiritual warfare with family members, friends, lovers, anybody, co-workers. Spirit wants you to know it's happening for you, but not to you. Okay? A lot of people can't sleep. Death here, motherfuckers trying to put a death or ending towards you, or death ending to your consciousness. Consciousness is right here, is in reverse. They can't do it. Why? Because we got comfort here. You too much in the love energy. You too much in that love energy. They can't do it. Ghost here. Your spirit guides are here to guide you the way, but a lot of y'all ghost a lot of people. Okay, a lot of y'all did. Behind the scenes, isolation. Behind the scenes is anger. A lot of people are angry and in isolations because they can't defeat you. Sweetness, because you're too sweet. Yeah, a lot of people in the sadness energy. But hey, it ain't that. Cautious. Cautious in reverse because, see, they've been warned to not come towards you. Your strength and your power is what's making these people feel upset. Because why? Because they did not want you not to trust your intuition in reverse. They did not want to trust your intuition. They did not want to see you move forward at all. A lot of y'all released y'all released yourself from being restricted and combined it. A lot of y'all trusting yourself, Okay, you're following your heart. All right, you're nurturing yourself with the Queen of Cups. You know, it matters a man or a woman. Okay, a lot of y'all are always open to good news. Okay, with the Page of Wands. All right, a lot of y'all are balanced. All right, you're balanced. A lot of y'all are calm. All right, a lot of y'all come through this storm that which y'all been going through. A lot of y'all have not been uh uh flipping. A lot of y'all have not been snapping, crackling, and popping. A lot of y'all been calm ever since these people, been coming for you. A lot of y'all are focusing on your worth, and you understand that your worth is very, very deeper. It's the deepest kind of love. Your worth is the deepest kind of love. A lot of y'all is really pouring into yourselves. All right, whatever energy that y'all been putting out to the universe, y'all getting it back tenfold. Give me a few cards if here, Spirit. Yeah, a lot of y'all then chose y'all chose the pathway to your future, not in the past. Some of y'all not going backwards. What's this? I don't know why I felt that coming out. A lot of y'all got the Lover's card with the King of Pentacles, with the Two of Cups, and the Hangman. So y'all got a lover. You could be a man or a woman. This King of Pentacles can be a man or a woman. Don't matter. Y'all got a admirer that's in your energy right now with the Lover's card here, with the King of Pentacles here that I'm seeing with the Two of Cups. Somebody here see your worth. Some of y'all, somebody here see your worth. The Lovers with the King of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups is here with the Hangman. Right now, somebody just in the Hangman. They're kind of feeling trapped. They're in their feelings right now, and they're trapped right now. All right, Seven of Wands here. I mean, they could be like guarded or what or blocked, or they're trying to set some healthy boundaries. Okay. It looked like somebody here making a pathway here. But this is y'all, though. Some of y'all have made pathways. Some of y'all trusting in the knowing. Some of y'all, you making nothing but commitment to yourself. You loving on yourself. A lot of y'all are in this King of Pentacles energy. King of Pentacles is a leader. All right, is a King of Pentacles. No, they know they sure know where their place is at in this world. All right, I mean, this King of Pentacles, y'all can be this King of Pentacles, can see a situation for what it is. Another, that's why a lot of y'all surrendered. That's why a lot of y'all guarded too, setting healthy boundaries. Spiritually, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords here. A lot of y'all getting some type of breakthrough, and a lot of y'all manifesting opportunities here. A lot of y'all got this Ace of Pentacles here. You've been planting seeds, and these seeds are planting in your favor. Okay, so you got the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, y'all are being rewarded for your hard work. And just know that Seven of Pentacles, seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, 7-7. That's divine energy. Seven of Pentacles, that's sudden gain. A lot of y'all are getting. We got the Page of Swords here too. A lot of y'all taking on a lot. Not just only that, a lot of y'all staying in control. But y'all do got some people here is watching you from afar. They gossiping from afar. They're seeing that you're manifesting. They're seeing that you trusting in yourself. You trust in the ideals that you are making. They seeing that you're how you're being directed. Tower moment. A lot of people are going through tower moments because you surrendered and you move forward. But you do have somebody new in your life that you will be able to. This look like somebody that y'all manifested, or this person manifested you, or however it is. But y'all two is going to like invest in each other, and y'all going to protect this connection. King of Wands, whoever this person is, he's a King of Wands energy, meaning that King of Wands, it could be feminine too. This is a nice person, okay? Hold on. Lonely. Y'all understand you're not alone? Grief. You got some people here that is in grief because they know they screwed up and they know they can't come back into your life. These people here wanted you to be in doubt. A lot of y'all have been in doubt. Release the need to be in doubt. Energy, okay? We got patient here, accepting that everything happened all in divine's order. All right. So keep continuing on being patient with divine. A lot of y'all are empaths. Okay. If you're empaths, be open to see both sides of the situation. You know, always be open to be seeing both sides of the situation. Never be one-sided. Doubt came out again with a regret. Yeah, you got people here that's in your energy in doubt and they are in regret. Okay? Because of what they have done and you released it them. Yeah. You understand you cannot even change the past, so you let it go. Some people be trying to change people, but you know you can't change people. You know you can't change people. A lot of y'all focusing on your growth. You understand that nothing yet is set in stone with these people. Okay. What else? Give me two more. Thank you. Yeah, we got patient here, and then we got denial. We got denial, failure, and blame. So a lot of your people, enemies and stuff, they going through some type of tower moment right now. I mean, they in denial of this tower moment. Not just not they in denial of the tower moment. This right here. Not just that they in denial of this tower moment, but things are failing in their lives. You know, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. They're not learning from their mistakes at all. If anything, they're doing blaming instead of accepting the responsibilities what they have done. Instead, they chose to be in denial instead of acknowledging their fears and replacing it in the inside of the awareness. But they're not. They're not doing that at all. Adversity. Instead, they want to cause nothing but a lot of adversities and challenges in your life, something that you already had accepted and learned from. Courage is here. A lot of y'all in your courage and strength, in your inner strength, a lot of y'all face your fears with confidence. Not just only you face your fear with confidence, but a lot of y'all are in gratitude. See, when you stay in those type of dang on positive energies with gratitude and stuff, you telling the Lord, you telling the universe that how thankful that you are, how grateful that you are. The more that you stay in that type of dang on energy, the more that things are going to turn in your favor in a good way, because you stand in gratitude and you stand with love, with pure energy. You're not sitting around here being in pissed off energy, being mad at the whole damn world because everybody came against you. You understand, if people came against you, it was for a reason. Accept those challenges, learn from those challenges, and keep it pushing. Understand that the reason why you had to go through these storms and stuff, because why? Because some of these, because you, how would you would have been in your power? How would you would have known anything about yourself? How would you would even know that you had the power to be able to get your ass up and take a fucking run? How would you want to know that if you want to know somebody here was trying to end your life? How would you want to know to do? How would you want to know that what type of power and strength that you had? You know what? I've been stuck in my hometown for so dang on long. I didn't even know that I had the power and the strength to be able to make the moves of what I made, and I ended up making those moves. And when I realized that I made those moves, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I had the power like that. I didn't know I was capable of that. I didn't even know this. You know what I'm saying? You start learning new things about yourself. And the more that you start learning things about yourself, you will just be like, wow. I didn't even know that I was being connected to source for source to tell me to make a move like this, and I could be able to boo. You learn things about yourself every day. A lot of y'all don't even know yourselves. You think you know yourself. A lot of you think you know yourself right now. Right now, you're sitting there, you're looking at yourself, you're like, I already know who I am. How you know who you are? Do you really know who you are? Do you know how capable that you know that things you can do for yourself? Do you know that? Because some of y'all ain't never been in, some of you have, and some of y'all ain't never been in a predicament of a motherfucker wants to unalive and murder you. How would you handle that within yourself? What do you know who you really are? Do you know that you can be able to make moves that you didn't even know moves that you can be able to make? How would you know that within yourself? Sometimes we sit back and we think we know ourselves, but actually we don't know ourselves until we start discovering new things about ourselves. We'll be shocked. You'll be like, damn, I didn't even think I could do that. Well, damn, I didn't even think I can do this and do that and do that. I didn't even think I could take a leap of faith by myself because I've been so codependent, around my family and them or around friends and around relationships. I didn't even think I could make a move on my own. I didn't even think I could live on my own. I didn't even think I could do this on my own. I didn't think, what I'm saying? I didn't even think that I could make a big ass move from about 12 fucking states from my hometown by myself with nobody. I didn't even think I could be able to do that. I didn't think I had the power enough to do that. You get what I'm saying? Some of you might not, and some of you do. You know what I'm saying? Just know the things that what you be doing, it's like we be um discovering ourselves. We start learning more about ourselves. Like, damn, I didn't know I can do that. Damn, I didn't know I can do that too. I didn't even know I was capable of doing that. A lot of y'all don't know yourselves. You gotta understand. We change every day. We change every day. You know, it's something. It's something we can be. It's something that we didn't even know we can be capable of doing. We never know that. But until you learn how, and this is I didn't even know this was in my hand. Learning lesson. Until we learned that learning experience, until we have that learning experience and knowing that we capable of, then you know how you can move. You know it. That's when you know you in your power. You very courage. You in your inner strength. You're very confident within yourself. This will make you very confident within yourself. This will make you very powerful within yourself. This is why it pisses off people. Because people around you don't want you not to discover yourself. The moment when you discover your true higher self, they already know it's over with for them. Because the moment when you discover your true higher self, it's over with. It's over with. The moment when you know who you are, they can't stop you. They can't block you. They cannot control you at all. You know what I'm saying? Pixie, what did you just say about my son? Don't be over there saying stuff. What did you just say about my son? Pixie. Okay, but you said something about my son. What did you say? Because I don't like people doing that. Don't delete nothing. Because what did you say? Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I'm reading comments as I'm speaking. I am. I am. Okay. So just know that. Okay. So just know that these people. Just know when you start discovering yourself, this will kind of piss people off. When people see you like this, they be like, "Wow." Like, and then people will be pissed off and mad at you because people be like, "Well, damn, I can't control this person. I can't like throw no type of mind games at this person. I can't do nothing with this person." You know what I'm saying? You said you was around 3 years ago, not son. That's why I deleted it. Oh, okay. That's why people be pissed off and mad at you because they can't control your energy. When you start changing and stuff, when you know your power and everything, especially when you come up out of this motherfucking damn matrix and shit, then you got everybody want to be mad at you and pissed off at you. Let's talk about these dang on toxic ass people anyway. Anyway, and I don't know. The King of Wands. I just seen the King of Wands here with the Nine of Wands. Look like this King of Wands been through some type of shit too. Look like they making progress too. Okay. Give me what's going on with these people here that's in doubt and in pain and frustrated and having anxiety because collective is moving forward and not coming back to beg them for shit, ask them for shit. Um, ain't doing none of that. They in the three of swords because you got a new beginning. That's why. They in the three of swords because you're having a new beginning. Yeah. Yeah, because they're not taking no leap of faith. Whew, they're going through a tower moment. Wow. Yeah. Because see, full card in reverse with tower moment because they resist the change. They resisted taking a leap of faith. They didn't want to take a leap. They can't get on your journey. So any of y'all, I don't give a fuck how many years it come back. You like, you know what? I'm just going to forgive and I'm going to bring all my family back. The moment when you do that, go ahead and get your shit prepared because once they jealous, once the spirit take over their body, and because right now, a lot of us supposed to got on this journey to heal, to evolve, and a lot of us was got on the journey. If nobody have not got on this journey, they're stuck in the matrix. Okay, if you already got on this healing journey, you're not stuck in the matrix. Okay, you still got more healing journeys to go, and some of y'all you're almost at the end. But shit, like I said, it, healing never ends. We always keep continuing on going through this journey over and over again. Reason why? Because see, we're gonna always go through spiritual warfare. Every time we battle a spiritual warfare, we're gonna have to heal from it. Air rip. Okay. So healing never dies. We're gonna always keep continuing on healing for the rest of our lives. Why? Because as long as we've been in the light and as long as we living in this dark ass world that we living in, we're gonna always experience some type of spiritual warfare and spiritual battle against the flesh. Okay, all the time. Okay, against the flesh and the spirit and the flesh. I'm just saying all the time. So yeah, but these people here right now, that the ones that just over with, they're not taking no leap of faith. They careless. They don't care. They reckless. That's what spirit is saying. They're irresponsible and yeah, they resisting change and it's not happening for them. We got a hermit here. Some of these people here are in a hermit mode right now. Hermit is here. I'm just gonna speak it out. Okay, hermit is here. Y'all could be in the hermit. All right, we got the six of cups here. Six of cups is your past here, past friends, family members and all, lovers and all. Past is here. I mean, they all in a hermit mode, but you are too, right? You are sitting in the nine of pentacles with the ace of cups here, and when that's telling me here, your cup is finna get ready to overflow. Your cup is finna get ready to overflow. This is a new beginning here. Some of y'all finna be in a new romance connection here, but I just see a lot of joy, a lot of happiness here, and this is you conception, like your some of y'all might end up having a baby. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. All right. Anyway, because you got your heart opening, to new beginnings and everything is happening for you. Okay, you fine, Pissy. All right, y'all got a new beginning here. All right, yeah, Queen of Pentacles here. All right, Queen of Pentacles, and then you got a King of Pentacles here. All right, so masculine, you can switch the role how you want to switch it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that you are that Queen of Pentacles energy here, or you can that's King of Pentacles, whatever it is. This is a two matching couple here. A lot of two people that got a lot of passion here with each other here, and what it look like, what the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, right? Energy here. Okay, but it's a lot of passion with a new beginning here with two people with the Ace of Cups here. It's a new beginning. This is Moon card. So this is like hidden behind the scenes, but behind the scenes, it's a lot of hidden energy of a lot of jealous ass people that's behind the dang on scene, mad because Ace of Pentacles out here again twice. Okay. And that's telling me here that is a new beginning. This is opportunity. This is growth. This is abundance, right? Some of y'all, this is wealth. It don't have to be, but it can be your spiritual wealth, your spiritual wealth from your Akashic records, right? Because you don't have to be wealthy physically. You can be wealthy spiritually. Do y'all know that? Yeah, you can be wealthy spiritually. Mean everything that you touch is fucking gold, right? It's a lot of material gain, success, and a lot of investment that you have been doing within yourself. Spirit wants you to keep continuing on keep grounding yourself, keep manifesting. All right. Something about your physical health is being restored. A lot of y'all are being rewarded, and I just say fertility, right? I just said some of y'all gonna have a kid. We got the cherry here. Things are taking off for you. I mean, things are taking off fast for you. All right. But a lot of people want to come in with some damn conflict here because people here want control. Because people here do not want you to change no type of direction. We got strength here. Because you in your inner strength, you're being brave. Sorry. You overcame your self-doubt. You're very focused, okay? A lot of y'all didn't tame the beast within yourself. Because you know we do have dark and light within us, right? And you are the one that can attain that beast. Some people can't attain that beast. Some people sit back and let the beast attain them instead of them taking control over the beast that is controlling them. We all got dark and light in us. I know how to tame my beast. I know how to work through the light. I know how to bring out that beast when I'm ready to bring out that beast. When I bring out that beast, it ain't no motherfucking joke. Because if I speak the words of the tongue with anger and I'm crying on top of it, best believe I predicted your future, and best believe whatever the fuck I say is going to fucking happen to you. Because do you know that you're magical enough that you can freaking attain the beast within you? Like I said earlier, finding out how magical that you are, finding out that you can be able to bring that beast out. You don't know that, do you? That's why a lot of y'all need to do some more work on yourself. You don't know yourself. Until you learn how to master yourself and understand of who you are, you will understand what type of power that you have. I discovered that a long time ago, but I didn't understand until now. When people say you need magic, magic is for weak people. Magic is for people here that don't have the magic within themselves. That's why they do it. But if you are magical within, you can create the power that's within you. Anybody piss me off, I'm activating the beast. Wow. Whew. These people here, 4 cups, they bored, they ain't happy, they feeling left on the cold, okay? They discontent where they at, okay? A lot of resentment. Where they have 4 cups, woohoo! Wow. Empress in the front and back. Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles and Empress and more than one, look like more than one feminist in your family. Ooh, greed. They stuck right now. Y'all would not believe what the hell I just picked up. Let me see what's behind this. 2 of Cups. Whoever they were partnering, ooh, 2 of Cups out here twice. It's the end of a cycle for whoever, all Emperor here too. Whoever was all involved in this to try to come against you, who all was in this trying to come against you, they're all in the 9 of Swords right now. I mean, they're going through it. It's the end of a cycle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is crazy. There's another card behind it. Another 4 of Cups behind it. 4 of Cups out here twice. So tell them they really up. they really feeling the discontent. Look at these 4. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, one is in the upright, one is in reverse. Pick which one you think you category at. You in the upright or you in reverse? Because some of you who's been doing the spiritual work and who've been doing the right thing, you in the upright. I mean, luck is on your side. This is karma. Luck is on your side. This is destined. You in your destiny. Whatever this circle, this is a karmic cycle, a cycle of life is being closed out. Because you took a chance, you took a gamble things are being faded in your life. And then you're meeting your soulmate here too, because Wheel of Fortune means soulmate. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. That means a lot of bad luck, a lot of negative forces is controlling these people. They're out of control right now, and they're very disappointed. They're stuck. They're very vicious. They're in a vicious cycle. They cannot get out of this. Once you sell your soul, and once you gave the permission of the dark spirit or the devil that this is where you want to operate on, you're no longer coming back towards the light. So if y'all want to anybody want to get dark, and thinking that because you ran your ass straight to church and stuff and get baptized and stuff, getting holy water on you and stuff, and thinking like, oh, turn me back to the light. It ain't happening. Once you sold your soul, especially when you coming against one of divine's children, once you come against divine children, once you sold your soul, it's over with. You're like that. Once you sold your soul coming against an earth angel, it is over with. I mean, it ain't no coming back from that. Be mindful of these people here trying to come back, because you got some people here is going to try to come back to you. Y'all think this shit is over with because y'all cut these people off because you done walked away. It's not over with. These people trying to figure out how to come back to you. They need your light. Not just only they need your light, but they need your energy because they need your protection. Because they're open for any entity to come into them, into their vessel. They're open because God left them. God ain't protecting them. God turned their back. The moment when they did you in, trying to hurt, harm, and injure you, especially trying to unalive you for some coins, the moment when they went into greed, you gotta understand, when you start going into greed, that turns your heart dark. That put a weight on your heart. Divine is weighing our heart while we are breathing and alive right now today. That used to be like saying, like, God would not weigh on, will not weigh on our heart until we pass over. No, God is weighing our hearts right now while we are living and breathing. So you choosing greed over, to hurt people, then it's over with. It's over for you. Ain't no second chance. I know people hate to see that. People want to say, well, in the Jesus name, that he always forgive. Spirit them, they like, you right. They always forgive us. When I'm saying my spirit saying they right, they talking about right about people. Jesus always I'm gonna say Jesus because they don't say Hashua because they don't even know who the fuck Hashua is. They think that Jesus just Jesus. You gotta understand, Jesus was the prophet, right? If Jesus was the prophet, he was never God. Confirmation. He was never God. He was a prophet, just like I'm a prophet, just like I'm a seer, just like I speak for source, for the Most High. That same thing what he was doing. Y'all sit around here, but then the thing is about him though, what made him turn into being like that? Because see, at first he was not never like that. He was fucking horrible. No, nobody don't want to hear that part. Like, what? Horrible. Do your research. Anyway. So it takes time when you do your research. When you do, you get the messages, but I expect y'all to do your research on your own. I expect all of you do your research on your own. When you lazy enough that you don't want to do your damn research, then you still want to believe out of somebody else's mouth. That's what's going to get you in trouble. Listening to other people and not doing your own damn research. I expect you to do your research. I know people don't believe me what I'm saying out of my mouth. I expect you to do your research. I do. That's why when anybody get outside in these streets and they get to talking shit, and they get to talking about people, I don't listen to them. I don't listen to people who talk about people. You don't even know them. So how are you talking about them? And then family members, it was so crazy. Your own family members don't even know you. My family members, didn't even know who I was neither. They didn't know me, but they talking all that shit like they did, like they knew me. Now they look stupid. Why? Because your family was in confusion and illusion right now, and they feel abandonment. They try to abandon you, put you in the confusion and illusion. Now they are. It's the end of a roadblock for them. They try to put it for you. They try to put an inner roadblock for you. It's the inner roadblock for them. And I'm almost finna get wrap this up. Why? Because you got a gift. You're a gifted person. I mean, you're very gifted. Gift. Y'all got many gifts. Do you know your gifts is? Some people say, I don't even know where my gifts are. What is my gifts? Your gifts can be many, many things. Your gifts can be just you healing. You don't even have to have a gift. Your gift can be you just healing, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, finding the love within you, the peace within yourself and God. You know, just in, somebody gonna pay attention to that. Somebody gonna see, because somebody gonna see the miracles in your life. That can be your gift. Your gift ain't have to be what I do. Your gift ain't got to be any other talents. Your gift can be you being your authentic self. You're operating in your authentic self. That can be your gift. You being you. You're not following the crowd. You're not listening to others. You're not paying attention to other people's opinions. You're you know, karmic connections. All those karmic connections, it's over with. You're not connecting to these people anymore because you trust your intuition. A lot of these people are in their soft note while you in your north note. We got twin flame here. Twin flame, I ain't even finna talk about this as a twin flame connection. Maybe this person who y'all about to connect with is a twin flame, but at the same time, no. People be thinking like twin flame gotta be a person. Twin flame don't have to be a relationship. Twin flame is you. You can be your own twin flame. You are your own yin and yang, dark and light energy. That's what twin flame is about. Masculine and feminine energy. You being your own twin flame. Your person can be the darkness and you can be the light. But if you don't have a person, you are your own twin flame. You are the dark and you are the light. You are attaining the beast that's within you. You're mastering your darkness, your shadow side. A lot of y'all finna be traveling, and a lot of y'all got money coming towards y'all. I said you got two Ace of Pentacles that's out here. Two Ace of Pentacles. I did say something about abundance, wealth, prosperity, opportunities, new beginnings. A lot of potentials here, and something about your foundation. I said that. Actual money is here. It's coming in for you. A lot of y'all do got new love offers that is coming into you too. This time, these love offers are not going to be the love offers from your last person. Why? Because you mastered yourself. You put in the work. If you have not mastered yourself, then don't be sitting back here getting mad talking about some, oh, I did all this. You probably didn't do half a shit. And all of a sudden, talking about, you know what I'm saying, you didn't got somebody that's still just like your past person. That's because it's something within you have not mastered yet. It takes a minute. This ain't no dang on I healed for a year and now I should be getting a reward. This takes a minute. This journey, this healing journey, especially if you want a healthy relationship, not just within yourself, but you want to help not with yourself, to have relationships with people that you want to connect to. Because some of y'all got soul families, soul tribes out there that you're going to meet. You're going to find that healthy family that's going to be able to support you, guide you, love you, nurture you. These family is different from, I ain't talking about your real family. I'm talking about family that ain't your family, but they are your spiritual soul tribe family. They're going to treat you the way which you've never been treated. They're going to treat you the way which you've been looking for. But you have, if you want this, you got to do the work. You want somebody to love you and or protect you and guide, whatever, nurture you, be honest, loyal to you. You have to do it to yourself too. You got to put the same damn energy back out there, just as much as the energy that you expect them to put out there to you. When you show in the universe that you are capable of this, and that, then the universe is going to bring those individuals into your life to treat you the way how it's supposed to be, how you supposed to be treated, how you want to be treated. Understand, you co-create your life. You are the manifester of your life. You co-create your own life. Nobody can build your life for you but you. This is your life. You are the star of this spiritual journey. You the star. And everybody behind the motherfucking scenes watching you. They watching you. They like, oh, what do such got going on next? I want to know what's about to happen to such next now. They watching you. They watching you build and co-create your life. You got a lot of people out here expect other people to co-create their life, build their lives for them. Why in the fuck do you got other people telling you how to co-create and build your life? Why in the fuck do you got other people out here telling you who to date, who to be with, who to be friends with, who to this, that? Who? How can you, how? This is not building your life. How you gonna let somebody else build your foundation when they ain't even building their own? If they ain't building their own foundation, how in the fuck they gonna tell you how to build your own? How the hell they gonna tell you who to be friends with, who to be in a relationship with, who to do this? How they gonna tell you when they ain't building their own? You are the star of your show. You are the star of your journey. Everybody watching. This is your movie. You creating this. You creating your own happiness. Unexpected money. I said y'all finna get some finances coming in. Y'all getting rewarded from God. You're getting rewarded from God for your efforts, for your patience, for your honesty, loyalty. Getting paid by the Most High. See that hand out there reaching? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, a lot of people gonna be surprised. They're gonna be shocked. They're gonna be like, oh wow, really? Really? Spirit said you already know the tea, what's going on. We ain't even gonna read that though. We don't even care anymore. We ain't gonna go there because I already said they getting karma. It already came out saying they getting karma. It's already telling you what's happening for them. That's why they in the confusion and illusion energy. That's why they feel abandonment. Yeah, look, split the deck. What did it say? Prosperity lies ahead. What did it say here? All in divine timing. Look at that. Prosperity lies ahead, all in divine timing. New moon in Taurus. Is we still in Taurus energy? Or are we out of Taurus? I think we out of Taurus. Is we still in Taurus? I don't know. But it said new moon in Taurus right here. All right. Right? Yeah. Look, prosperity lies ahead, all in divine timing. It's all gonna happen to you all in divine timing. I just split this damn deck. It's happening to you all in divine timing. It ain't gonna happen to a lot of us, but it's gonna happen to us when time comes. When time comes. We out of Taurus energy? Okay. Well, basically, it's in the past. Well, it's started. It's been starting then since Taurus season. It's been starting since Taurus season. Then, Miss Simmons, blessed to you. So yeah, it's been started since Taurus season. So be ready. Be ready, because from Taurus season, past season, is going into now. Okay. Yeah, trust in the universe, trust in divine timing. Exactly. What else, Spirit? What do you want collect them to know? Cross-eyed. What's it say? Cross-eyed reporter. Yeah, look. Spirit say you are good enough. Look, Spirit say you are good enough. Luck is on your side. Okay? You are good enough and luck is on your side. Okay? Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Ask the universe what you want. Do you understand that you are able to manifest anything that you want when you set your mind to it through meditation? Open the mind, expand the consciousness. Know that you are capable in this world, that you can build and create whatever that you want. You can manifest whatever you want. You tell the universe, I want to go on this trip, I want to do this. The universe is going to create that for you. But you have to be alignment with that request that you asked for. Yeah. Trust the universe. Healing energy. Trust the universe and keep on continuing on healing. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. How many cards to put out here? One more. Yeah. Healing energy. Yep. Compassion. Keep continuing on. Keep continuing on being that compassionate person. All right. You are good enough. You are good enough. It's right here. Understand that you are good enough. Yeah, Cole. I hear you, love. Confirmation. You are good enough. Okay. Not only that, this is part of your spiritual growth. Okay. This is part of your spiritual growth. So keep on doing what you're doing. Don't give up. You're not alone. A lot of us then been on this journey. A lot of us then ran from our families. A lot of us then been through battles, abuse, neglect. We've been there. You're not alone in this journey. You just need to find your soul tribes who can understand and accept what you went through. So, all be aligned with each other. Exactly. I hear you. Yeah. Keep continuing on with your courage and bravery. Prosperity lies ahead. It came back out again. Forgiveness and understand why you had to go through this. Forgive yourself, forgive the people, and understand the journey. Don't hold no grudges and anger like, I don't understand. I hate all these people. Self-acceptance, loving on you, accepting you. You don't need nobody to accept you. You accept yourself. You don't need nobody of validation. You validate your own damn self. Hell, the Most High God already validates you, your ancestors, universe. You don't need no human being out here to validate you or recognize you on anything, on any means, because you already been recognized by the universe. You already been recognized by the Most High God. You already been recognized by your ancestors. You don't need no human being on this earth to recognize you. That's why when people be talking shit about me and stuff, I be like, I don't give a fuck. Because if you don't recognize me, the universe already know who I am. Because see, they see through my heart. They already know me. See, human beings watching me from the outskirts. They only know me from the outskirts. They don't know me from the inside. They only know me from the outskirts. But see, the Most High God know me from the inside and out. He created me inside out. The universe know me from inside out. Ancestors know me from inside out. That's all what fucking matters to me. Because see, when I die, it damn sure ain't finna be these human beings ain't finna be judging me. Should I go to hell or should I go to heaven? Or if it is a hell or a heaven, they don't have no damn say so where the hell I'm going. They have no say so. What the Most High do, the universe do. Yeah, Ruby, bless to you. Okay, yeah, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Show the world who you are. Show the world that how powerful that you are. Don't be ashamed of your light. Don't be ashamed of your power. Don't never dim your light or your power for any motherfucker that feels some type of way because you dimming it. I mean, because you brighten it up. The only reason why the people want you to dim it because they don't want you to outshine them, outdo them, outsmart them. They don't want you not to do things. They want to show, they want to present themselves out to everybody else that they better than you. They're more powerful than you. That they're more smarter and knowledgeable and wiser than you. Don't never dim your light out for anybody. Show your strength. Show your power. Show your light. If they get pissed off and mad, then that's how you know that is your enemy. And that's how you know that is your fucking competition, low key. And that's how you gonna know that that person don't belong in your energy, in your circle. Why? Because they a fucking hater. And they don't want to see you moving forward. They want to dim your life because they want to have control over your life. And as you let them have control over your life, then they're gonna think that they can just do whatever. And all they're going to do is send you down the rabbit hole. Do the work. Do the work. The weapon already formed against you. I already have. The weapon already have formed against you already. That's why you're on this journey. That's why you're on this journey. I realized that when I thought about that, I'm like, damn, I'm always saying no weapon forms against me. Where I feel like the weapon already had formed against me. It already did. It did form against me. It did happen. That's why I'm in this power right now. That's why I'm in this journey right now. Because the weapon already had a form. But it can't do it no more. They can't do it no more. You want me to tell you why they can't do it no more? Because I'm already in my power. I'm already aware. I'm aware of their bullshit. I'm aware of everything. That's why no more weapon cannot form against me. I'm aware. But it already had a form. And it did prosper because they did it. They did it already. And that's why you had the awakening. And that's why you claim back your power. Exactly. It's about the power claiming back. The weapon already been formed. But by you already claim back your power, they cannot create another weapon formed against you ever again. Because now you're stepping in your power, and as you walking in this journey, you're stepping in your truth. And as you're stepping in your truth and your power, nobody can control you of your life journey of who you are. That's why they're upset and mad, because they cannot create the weapon to form against you. They just can't, because you claim back your power. Now, since you realize that that's what all you need to do, it take your power back. Now they can't create anything. They can't create no more weapons. Your angels, they're so proud of you with a yes. They are so much with joy. Look at your angels. They're jumping for joy. They're so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. You should never beat yourself up. You should never speak ill will or put yourself down. You should always pat yourself on the back, because you did an awesome job. It wasn't easy. It was never easy. It was hard. It was a struggle. But you got through this. You got through this. Some of y'all, you passed your first test. Some of y'all, it's more tests that's coming. I just said this. Because we already been through our healing stage. This is the first test. Now you're going to be dealing with the second test. But see, you already mastered yourself. You already know what to do. You already know what to do when the next motherfucker try to come up to you and try to perform another weapon in your energy. You already know what to do. Because I'm telling you, you finna get more weapons to perform. But you already in your power. And you already know what to do. For that weapon not to be created again. Because we're going to go through more spiritual warfare. The darkness cannot stand the light. The darkness is always going to be operated 24/7, nonstop. They don't sleep. Just as much as our angels, our spirit guides, God, the Most High, in the up, they don't sleep neither. These spirits don't sleep neither. We got a lot of human beings out here that's operating in darkness. We're gonna be running into them. But you know what to do, because you already mastered yourself. You already know what to do to protect yourself. You done already seen these patterns before. You saw it. What you gonna do? You ain't finna entertain it. You ain't gonna stick around it. You ain't finna deal with it. What you gonna do? You gonna let it go. You gonna walk away and let it go and cut their ass off. They want to know some explanation on why you cut off. You don't have to tell nobody up and shit why you cut them off. They don't even know nothing. Just move forward. None of their damn business. You ain't got to explain nothing. You ain't obligated to explain shit to nobody of why you cut their ass off. Because see, for number one, they already know. You ain't got to explain nothing when they already know why you cut them off. Ignorant people understand of why they did it. People act like they can't take responsibilities or no type of accountabilities of why you cut them off. And if a motherfucker want to act slow and dumb and act like they don't know why, then you leave them in that stuckness of they don't know why. Then where they at? But see, when people want to get mad and people want to sit there and start conjuring up some type of weapon to form against you, then you already know. You're going to activate that power. You already know what it is. Because we ain't done. Because we in our healing journey, like me, I'm done with my test. But I know I got more tests coming. I mean, I'm done with this past shit, but I know I got new tests and new weapons trying to form against me. I already know I'm 10 steps ahead. I already know these bitches are coming. Hell, they already started. They already started when they was talking shit on my dang on platform, fucking with my lives. They already started. But I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping about this because I already know how the devil is working. The devil is trying to work so hard to try to block me, stop me, destroy me. Because I'm not asleep. I'm not even in the matrix. The consciousness is suspended. It's wide open. I can see everything and I know everything. I don't like it. But it is what it is. And I ain't the only one. It's millions of us. But you stand truth in your power. Because see, if you rock with the Most High God, you're going to stand true. Why are you scared? Why are you scared of a little war? We should never be in fear. It's all nothing but an illusion. But always have self-awareness and stay prayed up. Because that's what is keeping us safe and keeping us protected. But as you don't do none of that, your vessel is not protected. It's open. I hope this message resonate with a lot of you. I know it was a lot. I knew it was going to be over like 2 hours or so, 2 minutes or so. Yeah, I knew it was going to be like that. I know it wasn't going to be short, but I hope this message resonates with you. Yeah, you got this, y'all, okay? Don't give up. Yes, it's hard. It's not easy. It was never easy. Who said that, being, fighting on the side of the Most High God, it was easy? You already know the Most High God fight wars every day. He fight battles every day, even in our sleep. He fighting battles every day. Even when we sleep, we going through spiritual warfare. Because these dark ass entities do spell works in the middle of the motherfucking night while we sleep, because they catch us when we vulnerable and weak. They give them that opportunity to try to do anything and everything what they can to try to destroy us in our sleep. Your angels in there protect you every day. Every day, every night. But you got this. Vicky, Ruby, Pixie, Miss Simmons, Cross-eyed, Tim, you're very welcome. Y'all so welcome. Y'all got this. Thank y'all so much for the likes. Thank you for the shares. I appreciate you all for being here. I always appreciate y'all. I tell y'all that all the time. Because I do. I really do appreciate y'all. Why? Because I would not be here if it wasn't for y'all. I wouldn't. If a lot of y'all was booing me, telling me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and if I had like 30 people watching me, I'll probably just have none, just like on Instagram. I ain't got nobody really on here, but they always watch us after I get off and shit. They wait till I get off and then they start watching my live and shit. But I'm so, I appreciate y'all for just showing me that, I'm not I know I was never delusional in the first place, but I know when I first started this journey, because my family them said I didn't have no gifts. They said I don't know what I was talking about, but I knew the whole time. I knew who I was. They tried to say I don't know who I am. And by me coming out here, I was nervous when I first started this. I was so fucking nervous. I'm like, man, I might tell these people something. I might be wrong. That's what I'm saying. But no, I had to trust in myself. I had to believe in myself, and I did. I ended up trusting in myself and believing in myself. And yeah, I have nobody told me shit yet. Robin, bless to you. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody ain't told me shit yet. Yeah, it is 11:11. It is 11:11 on the clock. Thank you so much, Vicky. Thank y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. And, but I hope that makes, it don't matter. I'm not expecting like everybody to listen to me, but if I only got a few people that is listening to me, that's me showing God that I did my work. I did my work. If I got somebody on their journey following the directions to follow the Most High, I did my work. I did my work. I'm always getting rewarded because I put out there to help others and to guide people on their journey. It's not easy. It is difficult, but don't let the difficulties scare you. Don't let the difficulties worry you. If anything, man, accept the challenge. Oh, if that's a challenge, okay, I'll accept that challenge. Accept the challenge because the more you learn and the more you go through these challenges, the more powerful that you are, the more wise. Nobody cannot even stop you on anything. Any motherfucker try to come and try to tell you about something, you're already going, get them the wisdom and the knowledge because you already been there and done that. You might look a little bit intimidating towards people because I know I do, but I've been looking intimidating towards people for a long time. But that's because I mean, I was already in this time. The way I speak, I've been speaking like this since I was younger. You welcome, Erica. So this ain't nothing new, the way I'm talking. I've been talking like this to people without being on platforms. I've been speaking like this for the longest. But everybody been ignoring me because everybody been saying, oh, yeah, right, she don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, I'm saying to myself, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. And then I start predicting futures. And then they start disappearing because what I said was true. They didn't want to say, well, you was correct. What you said. They didn't want to tell me that I was being truthful. They didn't want to tell me that my prediction came true. They didn't want to tell me that how, you know what I'm saying? And they want to compare themselves and be in competition with me like, oh, me too. I am too. Me too. So am I. I'm saying to myself, what the fuck? But they telling me too. But they end up getting their ass into some type of damn trouble. They get fucked up. Oh my God. Now when I'm on a platform, now everybody want to shut me up. Everybody want to shut me up since I get on a platform and start speaking like this, like how I used to speak to a lot of people. Now they want to shut me up on the platform because now they already know that I'm a true speaker. They already know that I was a predictor, and this is way without cards. It's way without cards. I can see the relationship in your life, and I can tell you right now, he ain't no good. You need to let him go. He finna do this, woo, woo, this, woo. Then they like, yeah, right. And then all of a sudden it happened, then they disappear from me. And I'll be like, damn, what happened to them? I'll be over here like, what happened to such? Like, they didn't want me not to know. They didn't want me to know that I was right. I'll be like, they must not want me to know I was correct. So they didn't disappear from me. They avoided me. Bill, straight up avoiding me. Because they don't want me to know that I was correct the whole damn time when I said about their man or that woman or that friend or that family member or that neighbor, anybody. And I even predicted, I know that somebody's going to pass away too. Thank you so much, Pixie. So you keep listening to me because of my truth? I can't do nothing but spread the truth. I can't lie. If I work, I can't do nothing but spread the truth. You gotta understand, like the vine is using this vessel. So if the Most High God using this, I can't lie. If I lie, then I'm not being my true authentic self. I'm not being real with you, and I'm definitely not being real with myself. And it ain't going to look good because my lie is going to end up coming to the light. So I have to be real. I got to be authentic. I got to be true to myself and to all of y'all too. You understand? Just as much as y'all want y'all blessings, I want my blessings too. I want my abundance too. I want my prosperity too. I want my love life too. Everything what y'all want in life, I want too. So I'm going to be my true authentic self, and I'm going to do the things with the Most High God want me to do. Because this is part of my journey, is to make sure that I get his people on the right track. That's just like me bringing souls to the Most High, while dark people bring souls to the devil. You know what I'm saying? Except my soul is saved. It ain't taken from me. Theirs taken. Mine's not. That means I don't have to go through that difficulty bullshit what they go through. I'm just doing the right thing. And I hope that y'all do the same. I want to see y'all get your abundance, your prosperity. I want to see you have true new love in your life. I want you to have the friend that you ain't never had in your life before that's very true, real, and honest and loyal. Just like a lover and just like a soul tribe family. I want y'all to find that type of soul tribe family in your life. I know I have it. I know a few of y'all, I know part of y'all, few of y'all are part of, my soul tribe family. And then I know I got some more that's out there somewhere. If anybody wants to do the right thing, they'll do the right thing, right? They won't just up and just sit back and not do the work. Because I'm telling you, you don't do the work, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen for you. You can't just sit on your lazy ass and just expect, like, oh, you know what? I'm just blessed by God, and God gonna bless me anyway. Yeah, you still gonna be sitting in this old karmic ass motherfucking cycle, lying to yourself, being deceived, blindfolded. Because right now, a lot of people are very blindfolded right now. They're definitely blindfolded. They think like, oh, you know what? Gotta be, what it is. But it's there, y'all. All right, I'm finna get ready to get off of here. I'm over here picking up my cards and stuff. And enjoy y'all rest of y'all Monday. And I will see y'all tomorrow on live. And yeah, y'all seen I made the 4th reading. I felt good enough to give y'all 4 videos yesterday. Okay. I said to myself, I said, y'all probably was like, what the fuck, Queen over here? She got 4 videos going on, like hot damn. I did 4 videos for y'all because I don't know. I just felt good of doing it. I feel like I just wanted to do y'all 4 videos and stuff. Because I reason why I did, because I didn't think I was gonna come on here. I didn't think I was gonna come on here, but then I ended up doing it. I ended up coming on here any damn way and everything. I didn't think I was gonna come, but I did. But thank y'all so much for your likes and stuff, and I appreciate you all. Yes, I know. I had got to play catch up. Yeah, play catch up. I'll be like, when you do, you said I'll be liking when you do that. When I be doing that, I was excited You did 4 videos. You excited I did 4 videos, Ruby? Oh, Pink Tara, I'm sorry, love. I was making spaghetti. Damn, I had no spaghetti on. It's been a minute. I had some, I think last year though, but it wasn't like the spaghetti with meatballs. It was spaghetti with mussel, mussels. I keep calling mussels. It's good too. You say you're making spaghetti, but you was listening the whole time. I hear you, Pink Tarot. I'm glad that you here, love. Miss Simmons, bless you. You see me tomorrow? Okay. Robert, thank you so much for being a moderator. Marcia, bless to you, love. Nothing but love. Vicky, bless to you. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Peace, love, and harmony. Stay high vibing. I just want you to know you got this. All you got this. It don't matter what you got going on, you know? And especially like you, Pink Turtle, especially if you got a business, you know, keep your head up and keep going. You know, stay on a positive level, and stay balanced. You know, especially your dark and light. Stay in your your high vibing energy because things are just gonna all bloom and blossom in your favor. All right, just don't give up. All right, because you know we need people like you. We need all the good people, you know, to be able to help the planet and help the world because we're gonna need it. You know, and a lot of us fighting. You welcome. A lot of us fighting against darkness, and a lot of us that's working in the light, we fighting against a lot of dark people, trying to get people, stir people to turn towards the light instead of the darkness. And it's very, you know, and so it's a spiritual warfare. We're going, and you know, and then we got some karmic damn tarot readers out here, you know, trying to stir people, guide people in a different way instead of stirring them into another way. They try to stir them, get them false informations for them to go another way. You know what I'm saying? And so we just here just to try to do what we can do and just stir people. I ain't gonna lie. Some people are going to be stirring the wrong way. Some people gonna stir in the right way. But hey, it is what it is. You know, we can only do so much, and we can only do our best that we can do. You know. But yeah, till next time. All right, y'all stay high vibing, and y'all stay in a peaceful energy too. I appreciate you all. I really, really do. Yeah, I'm gone. All right, I had to think about it. No, I'm gone, y'all. All right, see y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Stay high vibing, okay? I don't know why this button don't never work.